Were we really muted?
Like
Oh,
sands
come
through the
on. No.
hourglass.
No way. Okay, we did it again. My technical
That was my
advisor.
fault.
My technical advisor. See, okay. Okay. Good day, good love, good evening, everybody, wherever and whenever you are. Thank you for sharing your now moment with us. If you're new to the channel, I'm Wendy. These glasses are bothering me. I'm Wendy. This is Dave.
Mhm.
And thank you for joining us as once again we
Mhm.
share our highest joy and excitement in expressing that everything in creation speaks its own beautiful language of light,
If
including you.
if you were watching yesterday, you would have seen our fire with no sound for a little while. So of
But that was
course
on purpose.
you should have been expecting again no sound
No
for a little
sound.
bit.
So yes, I kind of did that on purpose. So here we are. We just had dinner a little while ago. We're sitting outside. It's a beautiful night here. The sun has just set, and we've got some candles lit. And I thought how fun it would be. I was just wanted to grab a couple of oracle cards, greet you all with a beautiful blessing. As always, from my heart and the hearts of all of the me's, the multidimensional me's, and of course, all of the messages that come to us, me, and all of you through the oracle, and all of the information that gets downloaded through the oracle cards as we bring them through. Because I say we, because these these are answers to the questions that we have in our hearts that maybe we don't even know we're asking, and that's the beauty of it. So we were laughing about the hourglass. I've had this hourglass for a really long time, and I've been wanting to do hourglass oracle. So I guess we'll call this our hourglass oracle. So this is actually a 30-minute hourglass. So I figure if I flip it once, it'll be a whole hour. But anyway, it's a 30-minute timer. It kind of the
No, we're done when the last
when the last granule
grain of
when the
sand
last grain of
falls.
sand falls, I guess we're gonna skedaddle. So sometimes it also keeps me from making too long of videos because I get really excited. So in the spirit of fire and the energy of just the candles burning, and we've been spending time outside with the fire, I grabbed my dragon oracle. So I'm sure there's a message in here for all of us. Since it was evening and we're just kind of hanging out, we're feeling very just good. We've had our dinner. We feel wonderful, and
I'm watching the chat, so as you come online, say who you are, say where you're from. We'll
um,
shout you out, as
and
they say,
I've got a couple of
and
different decks here.
I'll every so often.
He's going to show me the hourglass,
So,
so he shows me, okay, your time is a ticket. Your time is a ticket. So we've got the dragon oracle, and I'm just going to show you the back of the card, just in case you haven't seen these yet. And I love that we've got the reflection of the candles burning here. So the antavismasiana shinokela meala ite sevasmashia moromboa tele semasopa antoya miala ite overkoma mia shato sevasmasiado unemala canela ajonope. I allow these light languages and light codes to um, express themselves as a crystallization for the messages that come through the oracle, for a illumination for all of us, that we are illuminated, that we illuminate the things that we might need illuminating today for ourselves, our soul growth, for our journey. And there goes a card. Okay. Oh, and actually we've got a couple, so let's just take a look really quick and see what we got. Silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. And we were just watching a clip about the divine feminine just while we were eating dinner, so that's very interesting. Now it's getting harder to read outside, so come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. expand your causal chakra. Now, what's interesting about this, and here I'll show you the photo, of course, and it's going to have a different tint to it because we've got the firelight behind it, but I hope you can make out the images. Silver lunar dragon. So as we've been hanging out in the at night, we've been really admiring the stars and bathing ourselves in the when we think of the sun and we think of the moon, we bathe ourselves in what we consider divine feminine light when we see the moon, and how the moon also, sorry about the cards, and the moon is a reflection of the divine feminine energy. It's also a reflection, of course, of the sun. And again, the message is come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. And the first thing I thought of causal chakra, and whether this is accurate or not accurate, and I guess we could actually look up that definition. I'm sorry, Dave's kind of out of whack there. The first thing I thought of was what they call the God chakra at the back of the neck, the bit at the top of your spine, also known, I believe, as is it Bindi chakra? So as soon as I heard that, I felt this beautiful white light energy at the back of my, like, God chakra, at the base of my neck, and so that's the first thing I thought of, like this perfect balance of understanding of the divine feminine and male energy, the masculine energy within us, and how that balance is our God balance. It is what source is, what God is it is the perfect balance of that. Sorry, I've got the card backwards. So the first thing I thought of was that idea was that God chakra that shows us that we are in the perfect balance, and where we're not, we are illuminating within ourselves where we're not. So that's the message I got with that. These are not my normal glasses. See, now these are getting harder for me to read. I might need more light out here. Black dragon from Saturn. Oh, this is an interesting one. Brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. And spiritual discipline can be anything at all. It could be just being mindful for a few minutes. It can be, I was thinking about my spiritual discipline, how I thought of today taking a bath in Epsom salts, because I have recently been doing that on a regular basis, and so something made me think of that as a kind of like a spiritual discipline for me. So here, let me show you the photo. And try to read what it says. I might need to light. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. So I will say that's definitely true for Dave. So congratulate yourself. I congratulate him on passing not only physical tests, but how do I even want to say that? And for me too, I feel as also I don't want to say, anyway, yes, like we have passed a test somehow, all of us. It's not focusing very well there. I know the lighting's really bad. Sorry, you guys. And the green gold dragon from Sirius. So Saturn Sirius, and the moon. See, now I can't read. It's too dark. It's getting too dark for me.
I could read.
Can you read it?
Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Universal knowledge
Brings universal knowledge
to your
spiritual pathway. And then right before the one before, and then the dragon, the Saturn dragon before that was spiritual discipline. Here's this one. Hi, how are you? I waved to her a moment ago. Yes, many of us are. And I will say that about many of us, that we contain so much stellar DNA, and so many of us are deeply connected to Sirius. The sacred circuits, that we were talking about the sacred circuits earlier, a few minutes ago, Dave and I were, because I was asking him what the sacred circuit was for today. And for the number 14, when we add up the date, it equals 14 today, reduced to 5, but it's connect. So when we are together, pulling these cards, we are connecting with those aspects of ourselves, and we're being remembered. We're being reminded and remembering those aspects of ourselves. And the sacred circuits were brought to us from Sirius through the Asesani, but they were brought Sirius through the Asesani. But they were brought Sirius. Dave turned on. He turned on his.
No. It just magically
turned on. So that's the sacred circuit from Sirius for Connect, for the number 14. So as we've mentioned before, when you're looking at these circuits daily, and when we actually look at the image, draw the image for yourself. That's what I did when I very first started doing the exercises, was literally drawing that image. And that's what it helped me do, was connect with my own Sirius guides. And I've been thinking a lot about them lately. They are more of an amphibian type of being, and we have a lot of, and I don't know if they're the same thing, because I'm not really good at science, but as far as amphibians and salamanders and lizards, but we have a lot of salamanders and lizards and things running around here, and I just find them just loving, fascinating, and they remind me of my connections to my Sirian guides. And interestingly enough, that's when I started working with those circuits, is when I became more deeply connected. And there were days when, like, I would be just like, I remember one instance in particular, I was just dusting my dresser, and all of a sudden it was like, hello, we are the Syrian Council. We are the Lyran Syrian Council. And it was like I got this big download, and it was like I stood there, and if you could say I lost time, I don't really know for sure if that's what I would call it, but I was in a whole nother literal listening to them, literally like in a trance. And it was like when I came to, if you will, there I was standing there in front of the mirror with the rag in my hand, going, holy, what just happened? Like, did I really hear that? It was such a deeply wonderful, exciting, emotional experience. So when we talk about, open contact experiences, and when we open up to our guides, those are the kinds of things that happen, and it's the real deal.
Fatima says, my ancestry is actually linked to Prophet Muhammad and Mevlana Rumi, so I believe they were Syrian as well.
Oh.
They are my spirit guides.
Interesting.
And she says 33X. 33 reminds me of spiritual team and guidance.
That's true too, because the number 33 is the master number. It's also the kind of that crystalline Christ consciousness number 33. It is literally a master's vibrational number. And there's a lot more to it than that. And I always encourage people, if it rings a bell to you, if it resonates with you, I encourage everybody to research it, because that's how you find your own breadcrumbs to things, So I thank you for sharing that.
And if you're watching, say hi. Tell us where you're from, how you found us.
How you found us.
If you have a question.
So I was feeling kind
today,
of. How we doing? Okay, we're on our. Right now, he's gonna stick me to it too. So we're sticking to our hourglass oracle here. So we'll see how many we can get in. I really think I might need a light. It's getting, maybe you can still read them, but I was feeling kind of, oh yeah, where's our fairy lights? They're not on yet. So we have solar fairy lights that go on automatically, but I guess it's not quite dark enough. So we'll see if they're bright enough to, that's not going to help me read. That won't help me read at all. So anyway, I was feeling this magical spirit, energy sitting out here tonight, and as usual, we just decided to go spontaneous, and just kind of see what spirits are. I was just say what spirit in guidance we can get before nighttime. Trust yourself. That's the first
Fatima,
one.
I wish I think I'm pronouncing it right.
Fatima.
She says, yes, I was 33 when my spiritual awakening, Kundalini awakening, happened via Mother Mary.
Wow, see? That's a beautiful synchronicity. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'm probably going to need Dave's help reading these in the dark.
Well, I don't know if I want to help.
You might have to. Let's see. We'll see. Now, why wouldn't you want to help?
I'm just joking.
Okay. Wait a second. Let me see if I can see this in this. Okay. May sweet and soft things find you. Harmony. The card is harmony. Okay, we just had the harmony card. I think I put it away already. Here, can you tell me what the number is? And what does it say under harmony? Yeah, it's getting dark. Harmony. 33. That's a number. That's another symbol of harmony.
Number 27
is 33. Oh, so 27.
And it says, and this is
which is 9.
This is a really
which is 333. I know. They are hard to read. So shame on us for trying to read at candlelight.
Ease, inner child, softness.
Ease, inner child. Oh, softness. Here. Let's show the card. So there we go. 37. And just feel that. Just feel the image.
And I'm typing in the chat the cards that come up.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice of you. And you guys can probably see them clearer than I can. May sweet and soft things find you. Harmony. Oh, I love that. Ease.
Fatima says, amazing, and it's Libra season.
That's right. Balance. Libra season, balance. Oh, well, happy birthday, Libras. That's awesome. Okay, I want to get at least one from each deck that I pulled. So
trust yourself.
Trust yourself. Yes, I love that. Magic Spirit Oracle. That was the Magic Spirit. Okay. So it's feeling a little whimsical. So here we got something from the unicorns too. So just feeling. Oh, and look, of course, the back of the card, the Aurora Borealis. So we've got stars, trees, gorgeous colors, the rainbow, more stars. So what a beautiful energy to pull for tonight from the. Sorry. Ja, to wysmasia, szotkolia basposia, ale zonomo szolu żanakia, kepetea sanasala, sono tivismaseva urmuruma anteve, amama elevismoso, miato, and whatever it is that we think, or what some may think of unicorns, miato geishima shanata. I'm sorry about the traffic. Siamoso bashana to legend to we live literally on a mountain, and like people like rev it up to get up the mountain. Maybe that's a message for somebody. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. Does somebody out there need to rev it up to get up your mountain? Rev it up.
These cards are from Blue Angel.
Ooh, Blue Angel.
Publishing,
I love that. Blue Angel. Okay, that's another message. I really love the colors on the back of this card. I know I'm not doing them justice in the candlelight, but leadership. Oh, I'm gonna need Dave, but I'll show you the photo. Maybe I can see it up close. Okay, leadership. So if you're watching this again, you are a leader. In whatever that means to you, in whatever way that means to you, you are guided, you're being reminded you're a leader, you are being, you are your own leader. You are your own leader. Leadership. And I'm going to have Dave read this. And
it's backwards.
Look, and they were, is it?
No, it's backwards for us.
For us. Oh, yeah, for us it's backwards. Anyway, I wanted to show too, the Aurora Borealis again.
Fatima says, wow, I had a dream yesterday with my Christian friends with blue and purple aura with a massive number 7, and I kept hearing global leadership. Huh.
Wow. Well, that's a beautiful synchronicity. So, global leadership. And, I will say I resonate with that as well. And Dave and I do too. He and I are not shy about recognizing, like our puzzle piece in global leadership. I will say that. And I think everybody needs to recognize that within themselves and following whatever it is that you're passionate about. That is your version of your global leadership. Is there, what else does it say in there? Can you see it? I know it's getting really dark. It's hard to read the card. Sorry.
There's a word that I'm not sure what it.
Okay,
okay. Step into your leadership.
Step into your leadership.
Share your message, inspire and empower others.
Share your message, inspire and empower others. So I think that is a beautiful representation of global leadership. That's awesome. I love that. I love it. That, thank you, Unicorn Collective. And there is a Unicorn Collective. They are no more or less real than anything else in creation.
Fatima is right. You should be sisters.
We are.
It says 0041 right now. 11 degrees temperature. 41, 11, 14.
See? This is what I'm saying. Kindred spirits, magical spirits. Oh, good. See, and I feel a little bit better because I feel like I'm rushing myself again, and I'm looking at the sand. I'm like, okay. I'm definitely gonna need Dave for this one here. Hang on. Let me see if I can pull this closer.
And we don't have to stick to the hourglass, but
what is already within you? And again, the message keeps coming to us day after day. You already have everything you need to be that global leader. You have everything you need. I absolutely love this image. And it could mean so many things. Letting go of the butterflies, releasing the butterflies within you. Number 17, what is already within you? The light is already within you. Your healing powers are already within you. The transformation to a butterfly already within you. The hands of service The hands of service. Nyatobeshe is Jonotobiama Alazamosote Lazana Tiasana. We are sisters of service. Nebotosho Mayamala Elejonokoya. Lazamasaveshana Elezamotovimia Alakaniana Alazatia.
I'm
Pull some cards, Dave.
I'm just sort of laughing because
Oh, no way.
You're making the hand symbol,
Yeah,
and next to you is the deck of cards that you pulled from. But the top card, which she did not see, is a picture of the hands.
Yeah,
Doing just what she was doing.
and what is the card?
This is 25. Release the dark wound. Let love live.
Release the dark wound. Let love live. And it's also a number. It's 17. Excuse me, a number 7 because it's the number 25. And these images are just absolutely amazing.
Fatima, sacred daughters of the rose, Mother Mary Magdalene called me that.
Yes. Oh, and this is a koi fish. We were just talking about. David and I were just talking about koi fish. And the. Oh, there went the whole deck of cards in my lap. Okay, that's okay. That's a lot of energy. Sorry about that. I'll have to. Oh, well, let's see. I'll see what this one is. This one fell in my lap. Release the dark wound. Let love live.
That was the one we just.
Yep. Let your love live. I didn't share the image, and the idea of abundance. Let your love swim. Let your love live. Let your abundance shine. Another number 7. And the one that fell in my lap, Spirals of Manifestation, number 18. Spirals and spirals of manifestation. When we open up to ourselves, when we open up to our own magical spirit, when we open up to that inner fire, that dragon within us, when we open up to the balance within us, that we're recognizing our peace and our calm, and we're recognizing our fire and our drive and our energy and how that works together, how it has to be a balance, and seeing that balance and allowing the spirals of manifestations, the synchronicities, these messages, anything that is a synchronicity for us is a spiral of manifestation. It is like the vortex of allowance of all that you know is inside of you. Remember the hands just now. You have everything within you. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost out of sand.
I'm gonna pull a dragon card.
Okay, Dave's gonna pull a dragon card. Did you really pick up all my cards for me? Oh, thank you so much.
I hope so.
They're all every which way direction, but that's okay. So are we all.
I turned them the right direction. I mean,
I love this. Inspiration here while he's shuffling. Inspiration. We always know that whenever we are inspired to do these, there's an inspiration for someone else. Oh, look, is that more butterflies and more flowers? Yes, it is. Inspiration comes from synchronicities. It comes from those aha moments. It comes from those quiet moments. It comes from those moments when you recognize your serious guides or your angelic guides. What you got there, Dave?
The orange dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread balancing warmth and oneness.
Way.
Bring people everywhere together.
Okay, come on. And that was the last card. Now, if that is not a beautiful synchronicity about everything we just talked about, global leadership.
And the sand just ran out.
And the sand just ran out. Oh my gosh. Wow. I like that. I think this is awesome. I think I'm going to leave it right here where the sand ran out. I am so excited for all of you who just happened to be here synchronistically tonight. Thank you, all of you, Fatima, everybody else who's out there watching. Thank you so much for sharing your connections, your comments. Those synchronicities are so exciting to us, and yeah, that was really, really exciting. And I love the energy of that last card. So stop it, rewind it after this, and go back and look at that last card, everybody. That really, really sums it up.
The orange dragon.
The orange dragon. Excuse me, that was my throat chakra. And actually, I was wearing orange. I was wearing orange yesterday and today. So
So,
Niatovis Mosia, Alenio Shokoriana, Elejonoti, Zali Shanoti Ijanati Tia Lokum Sopasunitia Kahi Lianatia. You want to read it again?
Fatima says, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Praise. Oh my goodness.
Mwah.
I'm just looking at the dragon, seeing what he's holding there. It's hard to see. I can't tell for sure. It's sort of funny that the candlelight is like making the fire dragons look like fire.
Awesome. Well, I guess that's one of the reasons. Hey, I had these lit. I lit the candles. I said, Dave, I want to go live. And I ran in the house. I mean, I walked in the house. I grabbed a couple decks. I just grabbed them and I said, I'm feeling fire. I'm feeling the dragon energy. So
thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us and sharing your love and light. And
until the next Hourglass Oracle, I love us and Neshi. I will see you in our dreams. Yeah, every blessing.